Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So today you join me from my new campsite. It's actually the same day as when I done the recording down on the lake in the morning. But I just wanted to show you where I am. A lovely campground here at Shannon National Park, I think it is. Yeah, it's just beautiful. The campgrounds are so quiet. Apparently it's just me and maybe another 4 people here, or 4 fellow campers. You can hear the road noise in the background, you can hear a car going by, but the cars are quite a distance away. It's just the way it comes through the area, but it's much further away than when I was at the RAC grounds and some of the other places I've been to. But I found out about this place on Wikicamps, and if it wasn't for that, I would have known about this place, or I would have just kept, or if I had seen the sign, I would have just kept driving, because some of these places can be a bit, you know, bit boring or a bit crappy, but this place is really nice. I'm definitely going to come back here again. And to heat the water for you, or to have your shower, to heat it, you've actually got to make yourself a fire, chop the wood, put it in the burner, or in the stove, and then it's got the boiler above, so I think I'll have one of those later on. It'd be really quite nice. I had a little look. The water pressure isn't great, but you know, out here, I've got to make use of that, and yeah, I definitely will. But yeah, so we're sleeping in the rooftop tent tonight. I was thinking about putting the tent down and sleeping in my hiking mattress, but on my hiking mattress. And yeah, but the ground is just too hard, so I thought opt it for the rooftop tent. I bought myself my little Makita drill, and I was able to drill into the ground a little bit, and then I could put my tent bags in, because it's quite solid, quite compact, with all the caravanners that normally come here. Down here I've got my little solar panel. Now this little guy is actually something I got off eBay for about what was it, about less than $80, and it's a real trooper. It delivers about 75 watts of power to my solar, and the reason why I'm using this, I got a solar blanket as well, but the reason why I'm using this seems to be working more efficiently than my solar blanket, which is more expensive, and it's just easier to get out, and it's waterproof as well, and I don't have to worry about it getting wet. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to get myself another one of those. And I've also, how I'm propping it up is, I've got one of my little tripods there, so that's my backup tripod in case my vlogging or my video tripod packs up on me. That's our backup down there. So yeah, the roof tent, I was trying to remember what it was actually called the other day, and I'm just having a little look now. So this is made by Darchi. It's the High View 1400. I love this tent. I've had it for close to 2 years now. It's been an 80km/h gusts of wind, and it's still performing nicely. Not broken, though I did knock this over, or it fell over during the night. The night before I put this on the car, and it's got a couple of little holes under here. I would just see them. I've put some duct tape on there, so that's a bit annoying. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some checkered metal under there, just to help reinforce it. Now I know just how thin that metal is. And then up in the roof tent, I'll show you in a second. Actually, we'll go just around the car. You know, this is just like a little walk through. Just adjust the aperture, because it's getting a little dark here. So in the back of the car here, I've just got my clothing, tripod and stuff, toilet paper, little odds and pieces. Got my fridge down here. This is a Dometic Waco 28 litre. Really nice, and it works perfectly for me. I don't need a bigger fridge. Yeah, just be careful what I pack into it. Just making sure I'm still in 15mm. And then over here, just been doing some editing from this morning. Yeah, got my little power pack down here. So this is how I charge my computer. So back here is the EcoFlow. Let me see if I can move that. So this is the EcoFlow. It's really nice. Doesn't have a huge amount of power in it. It lasts, well, I can get Well, my computer uses about 70 watts of power, and I've got about 8 hours of charge time on that. So plenty. I can run the fridge for about 24 hours. Yeah, and it's got a really fast recycle time. So if I were to plug it into the mains, it puts in about 500 watts, and it charges the battery from flat to full in 2.5 hours. So a great little thing. It's expensive. I paid $1,100 for it. It has come down a little bit in price now, but yeah, it's just great. And it's got like it's got fast charging, USB-C with 100 watts output. You've got your cigarette lighter thing here, and that's good to put out 108 watts, I think it was. On the side here, you've got two what was it called? Anyway, it's safe for electronics anyway, so it's 60 watts hertz output, 240 volts. Each socket puts out 600 watts, so that's great. And through the app as well, you can put it into boost mode and run things up to 1,000 watts. It will drop in how well it performs, but it will put out, and it will still deliver. So if you've got a coffee machine or something and you want to hook it up to this, it'll do it. But yeah, it will drain the battery pretty quick. You'll get about probably 40 minutes of thing out of a charge with the coffee machine. But yeah, great little unit. Charges by car, so you can charge it by the car, like maximum of 8 amps, which is 100 watts. I normally just drop in with, I think it's 4 amps, and that's 50 watts. So yeah, it's got that. It's got the solar, so you can charge, what was it? Solar, up to 200 watt panel. It's got its own MPPT solar regulator in there, and and you can also power it by the mains, as we spoke about. So just to charge. So great little unit there, really efficient on power. Here I've got my brand new MacBook Pro. Yeah, absolutely love this machine. It's really nice. It's so powerful, so much more powerful than my desktop at home, any other computer I've owned. I was used to rave about my 2014 MacBook Pro 15-inch. This thing is just a beast. So it's the 2021 MacBook Pro M1 Max, I think. I'll have a little look. I'll just check it is the Max. I know they've got two versions. Oh, it's the M1 Pro. So yeah, great thing, and I hardly hear it. You know, I don't even hear the fans when it's doing really heavy edits. But yeah, this is going to last me years. With the camera I'm going to use for years. Yeah, I'm never gonna, overclock this and everything. But yeah, just look at this. Nice display and everything on it. Just some photos I'm just editing this morning or this afternoon. And what I've got on the back here are my hard drives. So I've got my SSD drive here. This is where my photos go onto when I'm editing, so I never go on the computer. And then here is my backup drive. So once I'm done, I transfer the images from here to there. So I've got a backup of 2 things. So if this drive fails, I've got a secondary backup right here. And it's just velcroed onto the computer, so I can easily remove it if I need to. So yeah, pretty nice. And then this is my camera bag with all my stuff in it. A little bit disorganised at the moment. I've got sensor cleaning stuff in here, which is here. I've got my sensor cleaning fluid somewhere here. If you are doing your own sensor cleans, I highly recommend you check out this. So this is made by, I think it's, let me have a little look off camera, Photosol. Great stuff. I think it's called Photographic Solutions as well. So if you put in Photographic Solutions, normally this will come up. But I highly recommend this stuff. If you're cleaning your sensors, it dries instantly, doesn't leave streaks or anything, and is really nice. So yeah, and this bottle will last you easily 10 years. I had a similar bottle like this, and I've done maybe over 200 sensor cleans, and I do my own sensor cleaning as well, by the way. I've been doing it for 12 years. I taught myself. But yeah, great little bit of kit, and just use wet swabs. So yeah, that's my bag. And let me quickly show you up in the tent here. So let's go up into the tent. By the way, Kangaroo just turned up. I think I'll call him Skippy. I think everyone calls him Skippy. Right, so let's go up inside. So, nice little ladder to get you in. And then up inside is really nice and cosy. So I've done a couple of modification to this. So this is marine grey carpet, and it's got a rubber back to it, and this is what I actually put in. Yeah, I didn't like the just the mat that came in here, and then it was just onto the metal surface. I found it quite cold, but adding this carpet onto here has really allowed you to keep the warmth in, and it also makes it for a nice warm sleeping platform as well. And yeah, this is my bed. So I've got a really thick sleeping bag here, made by Wanderer, I think it is. This is a -10, it's a nice cotton lining inside. And then underneath I'm using a Nemo Roma self-inflating mattress, which is really comfortable. Self-inflating, if I haven't already mentioned, and packs down quite small. So I'm able to have 2 pillows, the sleeping bag and the mattress all in here. I've also fitted a light across the top there, you can see. Yeah, so yeah, that rigs up to my 12-volt battery, which is outside, and it actually fills the room quite nicely. Yeah, really nice little setup. Great place to be when you're traveling, and you know, as of course, ventilation on both sides. You can roll back these windows as well to give you even more light. You can take the top cover off so you can actually see the stars at night. I tend not to, because just in case it rains. But yeah, that's inside my little setup, in case you've been wondering. And also, removing the mattress has allowed me to bring my jet boil or my Trangia and do some cooking up here. So when it's raining and stuff like that, I can come up here and relax and do what I need to do some photo editing and stuff. Yeah, it's a really nice place to be. You can't really stand up in here, but you can get changed and everything as well, which is nice. And it does come with an annex. So we'll go back on the outside now and just have another little talk. I've always wanted to show you the setup. So yeah, the windows, this is what it looks like from the outside. So nice and simple, and all it takes is those little bits of metal. I don't know what they're called, there's a name I'm sure for them. But yeah, when it's really windy, fold those down and keep it nice and sleek. Last thing you want is a load of wind catching that and then ripping things and breaking stuff. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I can do an in-depth video if anyone wants to know. I think I've just got something on me. But yeah, for now, that'll do. I've got some food, I've got dry food and water. I've got about 30 litres of water with me as well. I don't go through much water each day, so it's just cooking, a little bit of cleaning, and making cups of tea and stuff. So yeah, nice. Anyway, I'm going to end here because it's going to be a bit of a long video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will look forward to seeing you on the next one. Okay, I'm Simon, and bye for now.